subscribe, and like the video.
Clothing stores, 80% off. Off of what? Oh, right. Off of a number you pulled out of your ass to begin with. That seems to be how hospitals work. So shouldn't we really be hospital execs first? I mean, it's only right. I have a feeling insurance people get blamed more because there's no insurance company version of Grey's Anatomy where hot young insurance agents steal away to f each other on bunk beds during their workday. So, okay, hospital execs first, then we shoot insurance guys, then drug company people. Oh, and the tech bros who create those medical website portals that are impossible to navigate.
Yeah, man, it's a slippery slope. It's a slippery slope. You just want to kill all of the people.
And what about the people who make the shit that makes us sick in the first place? Watch your back, whoever makes Twinkies. But here's what's so interesting about this. The reaction from different generations. Older people think it's bad to shoot a guy in the street. But 41% of 18 to 29-year-olds say it's completely or somewhat acceptable, where only 9% find it so extra. Which confirms something I wish wasn't true, but unfortunately is about, certainly not all, but too many Gen Zers. They're stupid. I don't know what they're teaching them in college these days, but they all seem...
Nobody would clap for him if it wasn't for the paid cheerleaders he has in the crowd. You're wrong. I think that he embodies the smug, elitist, conservative, boomer, liberal perfectly. I think that there is audience for this. I think that there is definitely an audience for it. It's just not a person that you encounter in the wild if you're, under the age of 40. Your writing does take a lot of footwork too. Yeah, I wrote most of this, as you guys know.
They have majored in simplicity.
That's right. It seems like you majored in stupid.
Oppressed and oppressor. No in between. Healthcare, good guys and bad guys. Simple. When Trump said nobody knew that healthcare could be so complicated, he was wrong. It's not complicated. It's simple. It's as simple as your insurance agent. Bad guys get shot. Hello, you never saw John Wick? Yeah, I'm thinking now maybe it wasn't a great idea to make every single movie about someone who's a hitman. And so here I am again, feeling like an old school liberal at odds with the new politics of the far left, because it wasn't that long ago when liberals thought people who don't share your politics was bad, or at least a microaggression. Doesn't pumping someone full of lead verge dangerously close to mansplaining? And what about guns?
There are very few people in media I just have so much hatred in my heart for, like Bill Maher. It is shocking. He is just so bad. I think that's what really annoys me, is that not only do I obviously disagree with him and hate his style and hate how smug he is, okay? But I also, I despise that he calls himself a comedian and he's just so unfunny.
Control. When Sarah Palin posted a map with crosshairs on the districts of House Democrats she hoped to defeat in 2010, liberals went nuts. But now, vigilantism is okay when it's someone you want dead? And where does all this lead? Both parties having death squads? So, Luigi, I say to you, good luck in prison, where being handsome always makes you popular.
Yeah, they're gonna do to you, Luigi. Have fun. Even that's like hack shit. That's hack shit. Constantly talking about that hack shit, dude.
And congratulations on being a folk hero. But just know, you're not Robin Hood. You're not a hero. You're a typical member of your generation, too lazy to do the work to really understand an issue, but happy to pose as a social justice warrior for it. This is the same mentality I saw this month when internet lowlifes posted about their glee in watching the well-off people of Pacific Palisades lose their homes in the LA fires. It's a very popular mindset these days, summed up in the phrase, eat the rich. But kids, I've seen your media consumption, and I've seen your social media posts. You can't fool me. You don't hate the rich. You hate that you ain't the rich.
Why do you do this to us? Sometimes it's good to do that. Was there anything good on SNL this week or no? Yeah, I geared you up so that you could watch SNL and literally die laughing because of how hilarious it will seem in comparison to what we just watched. Also, here's one other
and I just want
comedian, Tim Dillon, talking about Elon's salute.
Really mattered. And I just want to say thank you.
You act disgusted, but I bet you would never debate him. Just baiting. I love you all, chat. We must survive this.
For making it happen. Thank you.
Yeah. So people are mad at this gesture. All this gesture means is Heil Hitler. This is all this gesture means. This is a gesture signifying your support for Hitler. Hitler was a politician in Germany in the 1940s. People had.
Oh, thanks, man. No. Thank you for adding much needed context, Tim Dillon.
Varying degrees of, some people really liked what he did. A lot of people were not into it. And that's fair. And I think when we look back on history, a lot of, now, you know what I mean? It's like things that happened then, like we'd never do now. And I think that's Hitler, that we run into that a little bit with Hitler, where it's like at the time, you know what I mean? It's like the word Oriental. It's a no-no now.
He's so stupid.
But back then it wasn't, So I think this Hitler thing.
Yeah. He's like, something that we look back at and we say, not good now. Similar to using the term Oriental.
Is just one of those things that, he's just hiling Hitler. And people seem really upset about that. I think they think that means something else. He's just saying, I like Hitler. That's not...
The idea that fascism just randomly happens because people used to be really racist, a very dangerous normalization. These sort of people are fools. Yes, he is quite literally a fool, as in like a court jester, as in a comedian. He is making what is known as a joke. He is not actually being serious in anything that he just said here. He's joking. Chatters, I must repeat once again, he's joking. Okay, it's a bit. That friend that is too woke accept this 10K of you silly billies. Yeah, always. Okay, on that note, I suspect we must dive into.
I've already accomplished. There's still so much to do.
Yes, there are Hasan heads who are writers, and also obviously Sarah Squirm is very funny, and she's, both. There's two people that are at least politically aligned with myself in this screenshot right here. Bullying Lin-Manuel Miranda inside of the confines of SNL is crazy work, okay? It's like trying to bully Hitler at a rally. This is the intended audience. Virtually every single person that is attending a live taping at SNL has 100% been to, not once, but numerous times, been to a Hamilton on Broadway show. Okay, yeah, this is his Eagle's Nest. So what? Hey yo, what is happening right here, dude? Is that? The mustache is one thing, right? I don't know why. Sometimes men go through phases. Okay, I know this from my own personal experience. Sometimes men gotta go through a facial hair phase. Okay, that's fine. You just try to work certain stuff out, and maybe it's a hit, maybe it's a miss. But that hair is wild. Okay, I don't even have issues with his fit, but the hair is crazy. The British musician guy was robbed, dude. That's the real story here. How about this fit? More of Timothy Chalamet arriving at SNL after party.